Hi. Hello. Hi. What? Hi. Happy Wednesday. Hello. It's hot. I'm hot. Golly. I'm like hot. This fan ain't doing nothing, child. Hey, Vicky, VKM. Hey, Joy. She Treble. Hey. Trey Ray, Fire Key, Denzel, Peter, Rare Aware, Osage. Hey. Hey, Christopher, Samantha, Katrina, Brittany, Stephanie, Starseed. How y'all doing? Darnell. Hi. Passion Fruit. Hey. Therese. Hey, boo. Sunshine. T. Ali. Hey. Hair Extension. How you doing? JS. How you doing? Kimberly. Hello. Miss Universal. Hey, boo. Alicia. Hi. Somatic Switch. Hello. Miranda. All right, let's get into it. Welcome back to my channel. This is Adana, also known as the Afrozen. And today I'm reading for the beautiful, handsome collective. Hello, collective. How y'all doing today? Y'all know how I feel about the collective. Flowers. Two more times. Confirmation. I love the collective. Flowers. One more time. Flowers. You get some flowers. Yes. Boop. You get some boop. Flowers. And you get some boop. Flowers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hi, New Zealand. To book a private reading with me or to shop in my store. All that information is in the description box below. Okay, I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning, a wonderful afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. Okay, so let's get into it today. All right, today's Wednesday, today's hump day. Wednesday is known for road openers, okay? So if you are an individual right now that may feel stuck, you may feel like things aren't progressing in the way that you would like for it to progress, well, today would be a great day for you to, work with the energy of Wednesday, okay? Excuse me. The energy of Wednesday helps you to open up your roads in whatever way you're trying to open up your roads with or for, okay? Some deities, if you are open to working with deities, would be Lord Ganesha is really good on Wednesdays. And also, oh, oh, oh man, I'm seeing his name, but I can't think of it right now. Or I'm seeing his face, I can't think of it. Lord Ganesha is really great for road openers, for sure. There's another deity, and I just can't think of his name. I see his face, but I can't think of it. If it comes to me, I'll mention it, of course. Okay, you can open up your roads for good health, good wealth, happiness, peace, whatever, however you do your thing, okay? If you have holes in your teeth, there is an actual frequency that you can listen to that helps you to repair your teeth, okay? It's a real thing. Just search for repair teeth frequencies or something like that. It's on YouTube here, okay? So if you do have holes in your teeth, it will really help you to, the frequencies will help you to regenerate your teeth becoming more healthy and whole, okay? All right, so let's get into it. So channel message here is, why can't I beat you? Maybe you're not supposed to be beaten. Anywho, there's a person here that has been actually crying, like a grown behind person, boo-hoo and crying that they can't beat you. They don't know what you are. They don't know if you are foreign, meaning like from a different galaxy or a different planet or so. They don't know what you are. And it truly infuriates them that they don't know who you are. Like, who is your true identity? Who you are at your core of self. And this person has tried everything possible underneath the sun to destroy you. and nothing that they have done has worked. Who are you? Don't answer that, because everybody don't need to know who you really are. We know who you are. I know who you are, but they don't need to know who you are. And this more so shadow parts of self, because they feel like that you are operating out of your dark shadows in this moment, because they can't figure you out. They feel like that you're hiding very important, intricate parts of self to where they cannot get into or they cannot discover. Good. Some parts of you, especially the treasured parts of you, should be remained hidden. Yes, it should be remained hidden. The reason being is because not everyone should have access to your treasures. And I mean that of self. So certain parts of self, yes, should be tucked away, protected, and hidden from individuals that just want to take, and grab from you. Absolutely. You have a grown person crying over you. Yeah, because they feel stuck. Girl, we don't care about no damn MAGA. Get the hell out of here. Who the hell is you, boo? Get out of here. Hold on, sorry. I'm sorry. Let me get this heifer out of here. We don't give a fuck about no damn MAGA and Haga and get out of here. Anywho, let's move forward. You have somebody that is watching you like a project, like a scientific project. They can't figure you out. Who you are, what you are, where you are, the things that you do. They have no complete access to you whatsoever. And then using other people or groups of people here to really come together to use the one cell of a brain that they have, or neuron of a brain that they have, to figure out truly who you are. And it really irritates them to no end. They watch you if you're on social media, if you are, you doing your thing, you living your life, however you do your thing, and you just living very freely. It bothers them to no end. So they feel like that it is their duty or it's their job to dive deeper to figure out why you cannot be beaten. We've said this before, time after time after time after time. We are connected to the light. It's not rocket science. It really isn't. But they think it's more than that. They think, oh no, you sold your soul, you turn your life to the devil. You cannot. If you're living in the light, hear me and hear me well. If you are living in the light, it's going to be very hard for you to sell your soul. Selling your soul means that you're willing to give up the autonomy of self for frivolous things. Confirmation. Whether it's for friends, money, sex, drugs, whatever, however. Okay? That's the total definition of one person or a person selling their soul. You're not doing any of that foolishness. They feel like that you're doing something strange for change to be in a position where you are untouched. And when I say untouched, let me make this clear. You are untouched by them. Everybody's touchable, if that makes sense. But we're speaking about these group of riffraffs here, or this individual riffraff here, who feel that they can more so sequester your life or to destroy your life. And they can't. They would be considered the leader of this whole organization or group setting here, and they can't beat you. Yes, they may have been successful beating other people from the past, but when it comes to you, you a whole different type of individual, different type of breed, whatever, however you want to look at it. But you're just very different. And you're not the person that's going to lay down or to succumb to someone's foolish rules because they feel like that you should. And that's where the trouble is in regards to how they feel towards you. You must lay down. You must follow my rules. You must obey my rules. Child, please. Child, please. So you have a grown person that's actually crying, and they're crying more so out of frustration because they can't do anything towards you. Even the people, the little riffraffs, the little minion of riffraffs that they have sent towards you, they can't even do anything towards you here. Hi, Atlanta. Okay, so we have ear to the wall. So they're trying everything possible to get people to come close to you so that way they can get information or intel in regards to what you are doing on your day-to-day. You are a very private person. For whoever resonates, please keep in mind this is a collective read. It's not going to resonate with everybody, okay? Somebody's name is Bethany. Hearing the name Bethany, okay? Very strongly, Bethany. Or Beth, Elizabeth, however it resonates. But they're trying to put their ear to the wall here to try to figure out how to subdue you. Why do you, hear me out. Hear me out. If they are so powerful in regards to what they seem or deem themselves to be, why do they need other people to more so try to infiltrate into your personal or private life if they call themselves so powerful? Why do they need other people to do their dirty work if they are so powerful? If they hate you that much, why do they need other people, third-party individuals, minions, to come up against you to attempt to destroy you? Where is the power in that? You literally sitting by your lonesome or with whoever, however. You're sitting on your throne, you're wearing your crown, and you just lottie-dying through life, as you should. And they're irritated that you feel untouchable. Yeah, towards them, you are untouchable because you're innocent. You didn't do anything to this person or group of people. So why should you be afraid, or why should you cower and oh my God, and why should you live in that way when you didn't do anything towards this person? They feel threatened that you cannot be controlled. Hear me and hear me well when I say this. They feel threatened that you cannot be controlled. They feel threatened that you cannot be controlled. That you refuse to listen to the false ideologies in regards to what they are attempting to project onto you. I don't know who you are. Thank you, Universal. How you gonna tell me to threaten this penis when your penis not even 3 inches long? Child, please, mine is bigger than, my titties is bigger than your little penis. You got low penis syndrome. Ain't no way you got low penis syndrome and you trying to come up against a big dog. Oh God, little penis syndrome do exist. Oh God. Anywho, if you were to give them the opportunity to attempt to find your hole, your nice glory hole, they can't find it. Oh God, I be telling y'all, people be really showing themselves all the time when they get irritated that you are telling the truth. Ain't no reason why you should be triggered by the truth that I'm speaking if you claim to be the truth. But hey, that's another story. Little limp. Little limp energy. got my stomach tight. All right, let's keep moving forward. Don't need no short man. That's right. You remember that song from the 90s when the techno was really big and, you know, popular in the 90s? Don't need no short man. Okay. Man. Anywho. Let's keep moving forward. Divine, beautiful, handsome collective. Okay. Let's keep moving forward. Okay, let's see what we got here, child. Okay, so we have a book here. Okay, so they thought or they assumed that they had the keys to your knowledge, or they had the keys to, so the knowledge of self, meaning that they thought that they could read you like a book. They did. They thought they had the proper tools or edification or keys that they knew you. And they did not know you. They only knew what they perceived of you. They only knew what they perceived of you. So really, they didn't know anything about you based on the perception that they perceived of you, which is nothing. They had false ideologies, false narrations, falsehoods, false illusions in regards to how they want to see you. And can't nobody tell you who you are but you. And if you are watching me on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube here, you are here for a reason. And the reason why you're here watching me is for you to be able to live life fully on your terms. How you feel about yourself. I'm here to guide you back to yourself. I'm here to guide you to be the most strongest individual of self. That's what I'm here for. I want to see you thrive and do extremely well and put it in their face in regards to the falseness or the falsehood in regards to what they have been saying about you. You're watching me here because you know who you are. And even if you don't know who you are, we're going to gather your pearls and we're going to put you in a position as to where you remember who you are. Again, you are not the 2 or the 3. You're going to always be the 1. And don't let nobody, raggedy son or daughter, play on your top. Okay? Don't let anybody, raggedy son or daughter, to play on your top. You know who you are. I know who you are. And you know who you are. And that's all that matters over here. Okay? That's all that matters. I want to see you thriving in your lane, and you messaging me, hey girl, guess what? I just did. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You being successful, you thriving, you're healing, you're looking well, you're feeling well, you're sounding well. That's what you hear over. That's why you're here. To get back to who you truly are. You are the MFN1. Period. You are the MFN1, okay? Okay, let's keep going forward. So my name is Zachary, okay? So we do have this lady that's dressing up here, you know, and she's dressing up to the 9. She got her high heels on. Her legs look really well. She may work out. She may exercise here, okay? Or the opposite thing that I'm picking up here is that this could be more of a seductress. This woman may attempt to seduce or to get people to look at them in a certain way so they can get whatever it is that they want. A man could attempt to seduce you, or a woman could attempt to seduce you, however resonates in your story here. But I do feel like that this person uses sex as a weapon to attempt to subdue you or to seduce you. They feel like that they have the best sex ever and whatever. Okay. They feel like that they have the best sex ever, and they feel like that if they were to lay down with you or to be intimate with you, that you would just succumb to just everything. You would just kind of like, oh my God. That's how they want you to feel in regards to them. All they have to offer you is sex. And that's not a lot. That's all they have to offer you is sex. And it's really not a lot, because all they offer is sex to other people. So to be honest, it doesn't really make you special. And I'm not saying that in a rude or negative way. I'm being completely truthful, raw, and honest here. That doesn't separate them from the rest if they're leading with sex. And for the ones that were intimate with this person, okay, you was like, okay, yeah, it was cool, but what else you got? And they looked at you like, what do you mean, what else I got? I gave you the best 2 minutes of my life, or the best 5 minutes of my life, and all you're thinking about is what else you got? They have nothing to offer you. Foul front, smelly front, trash truck, juice front. Child, please. Most people lead with sex because that's all they know. Yes, sex sells, but at what point or to what extent? If you take away the sexual part of them, what else do they have to offer? Nothing. So why in the heck would they want you to fall head over heels over a 2-minute pump in an app? Look, okay, I'm gonna keep it clean. 2 pumps. Come with something better than this, please. There's more to life than sex, than dirty, raw, nasty, raunchy sex. To be honest, when I feel that people are leading with sex, it repulses me, because I'm like, ew. If all you're leading is with your penis or your vagina, this tells me that you don't have a lot to offer me. And we don't want no parts of that. We don't want no parts of that. Yeah, I'm just being honest. I don't want no parts of that. There's their person right now that is attempting to send someone that you don't know. And this person is very handsome or beautiful, okay? I'm going to be completely honest with you. They're very beautiful on the eyes. They're very handsome on the eyes. And they've been explaining to this person, this decoy, in regards to what they want them to do towards you here. So it's basically saying, hey, I got an issue with the collective. I'm trying to get them to talk to me, but they won't talk to me. And I was wondering if you could, kind of come in to kind of soften the blow so they can open up and speak to me. So be careful of the individuals that are coming towards you, trying to more so insert their way into your life here by using their beauty, or more so the vanity or the vain part or aspect of self, okay? Because I do feel like that there's someone that is really trying to set up a meeting in regards to you and them, but they're using a third party here because they feel that if you see someone that's very beautiful, or you see someone that's very handsome, that you just kind of like fall, oh my God, you're so beautiful, you're so handsome. We're not disputing the beauty or the handsomeness of this person, but you need to understand the tactics as to what this person is attempting to do here. They're leading with sex because that's all they have to offer. To be honest, this may sting for some. Okay, may trigger you, and that's really what needs to happen. You need to be triggered so you can change the narrative of what's going on. I do feel like that the only reason why they were connected with you at that moment is because of sex. Like they treated the connection as a form of a transaction. That's how they treated the connection here. This person doesn't have a pillow to lay their head on. They could be in and out of hotels or motels. This person is shooting up intravenously. as well. So someone can't take the pressure that you're no longer coming back to them, and they're shooting up intravenously, okay? They're telling people it's your fault that they're shooting up intravenously. They're telling people it's your fault that they can't get out of this dark cloud. They're telling people it's your fault that they are in the predicament that they're in. I mean, you want to take that how you need to take that, okay? This person has sold their soul thinking that you would have done the same thing in regards to what they have done. They sold their soul to get close to you. Hear me and hear me well. Ponder on that for a bit. Because they could not beat you in the many different ways that they attempted to beat you, they sold their soul. Well, how did they sell their soul? They were willing to do anything possible to beat you. They were willing to do anything possible to destroy you. They were willing to do anything possible for you to see them as the head honcho or the head HBIC in charge. And I'm here to tell you, you don't ever have to sell your soul to prove to another person that you are better than them, that you are the top dog. You don't have to do anything like that. They're blaming you for the reason why things are not going well in their life. They are blaming you for the reason why they had to sell their soul. Everyone has a decision to make in life. We are all adults, functioning adults here, right? And we are specifically, individually, collectively speaking, generally speaking, we are responsible for the consequences of our actions. They sold their soul to get closer to you. They sold their soul to attempt to destroy you, and it failed. That's crazy. They think so highly of you. Hear me. They think so highly of you that they were willing to give up their soul to attempt to destroy you. If you don't know how much power you have, just in that right there, they sold their soul to attempt to destroy you. And look what happened here. They destroyed themselves by them selling their soul. Your soul's intact. You're not doing anything frivolous. You ain't doing anything heinous. You ain't doing anything obsolete. You ain't doing anything negative. You're not doing anything that's going to put your soul or self on the line. Again, they think so highly of you that they sold their soul to attempt to destroy you. That's how much high regards that they have for you. They're willing to put their life on the line for you. I don't want nobody to put their life on the line for me. I'm just being completely honest. I just don't roll that way. I don't need for you to put your life on the line for me. If I told you no, the answer is no. And if you're not able to accept my no as a no, then whatever you do outside of the no that I've told you, that's on you. So if you sold your soul because you're trying to get closer, generally, collectively speaking, towards me, and it's not working, that's the hell on you. I don't care. Ain't nobody told you to sell your soul. I said no. And no means no. And if you surpass my no, well, then that means that you... They think so highly of you. If you weren't important, okay? If you were not important, they would not be going the extra mile and trying or attempting to destroy you if you weren't important. But I need for you to understand just how truly important you truly are. Because why would someone who don't care about you like they say they don't, spend all of their time? We have 24 hours in a day, right? Most of us may spend between 12 to 14 hours of awakened time to do whatever it is that we need to do. Why would they give up their whole day to solely focus on you if they don't care about you? They care about you so much that they are literally depleting their energy and trying to deplete yours. And if you know about transmutation, the energy that they give to you, you should transmute it into something great, because they just giving the energy away freely. It's free energy. And if you know about transmutation, I highly advise you to take up the energy that they're just giving to you freely. Build on the energy that they're giving to you freely. I mean, that's 101. That's occult knowledge 101. If you're sending the energy tirelessly, I'm going to use it to transmute it. Thank you. All you're doing is just making me much stronger and more powerful. So thank you for your energy. Because I'm always going to capitalize off of the thing that you send towards me. Thank you. Until you realize that you just cannot touch or you cannot beat the collective. Is energy healing good for Christians? Why would it not be? Get out of that paradigm of putting yourself in a very limited space of something, okay? It doesn't matter what background you come from. Energy is energy. Energy has no name. Put it in that perspective. Energy doesn't have a name. So if it's something that you want to be successful with, do it. So get out that, oh, I'm religious, I'm spiritual. Let's put that to the side for a moment. We just talking about you as self in this moment. Okay, just you. Energy has no name. They don't care if you rich, you poor, you in between. Energy don't care about that. The universe don't care about that. God, Jesus, universe, that energy don't care about that. The energy only cares about, or more so matches your vibration as to what you are emitting or projecting. Put that religion thing to the side, put spirituality to the side. I think the issue here is that we have been programmed in a societal norm that things have to be a certain way, and it doesn't have to be. Once you step outside of the societal norm in regards to how they feel you should be, the success is limitless. Not limited, it's limitless. How do you transmute, use their energy? They're sending you negative energy, turn it into something positive. If they're speaking nothing but negative things towards you and you know it's not true, turn it into something positive. Do something positive in regards to who you feel that you are. Oh, you lazy. Oh, you this, you that. You know you're not lazy. Well, the energy that they send into you, put that energy into you creating and making new things and moving forward and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's how you transmute. They sending you negative energy to wash, to change, or to shift the energy or the narrative into something bigger. I'll give me as an example. I'm speaking about more so of the experiences that I have experienced in regards to the individuals that I have connected with from the past time. I could sit back and be like, oh my God, woe is me. Oh my God, I can't believe that it's to me. I didn't do anything. Or I can use the energy that they're sending to me and I can break it down in ways that other people, more so yourself here, can understand and more so validate as to what I'm saying is true. That's how I'm transmuting everything. I'm not ever going to sit in anyone's darkness or energy that they're pushing onto me. Give me the energy. I'll gladly take it. And I'm going to put it to use in a very good way. Not only benefits me, but it benefits other people as well too. So that's how I do it. I don't care how harsh or how dark the energy is. I'm always going to turn it into something positive. That's just the Scorpio nature. I only can speak for self. I'm a Scorpio and I love being a Scorpio and I love diving deep. I'm like the Sherlock Holmes of just psychology and spirituality. Don't come around me if you don't want your to be discovered, because I'm gonna always tear you apart. And I do that unapologetically. I don't care. Oh, okay, you feel that way about me? Okay. Yeah, so we have running here, okay? Yes, energy is natural. It has nothing to do with religion, spirituality. Absolutely. Dan says on YouTube, energy is natural. It has nothing to do with religion. And you are absolutely correct. It doesn't have anything to do with religion, spirituality. It doesn't have anything to do with that. It doesn't. So you are absolutely correct. I do agree with you. So we do have walking or running here. And this person is trying to, you're walking away from this person. And this person is trying to run behind you here because they lost all control. They never had control. I need for you guys to understand that. They never had control over you. The reason why they felt like they did have control over you, because maybe you are an individual that don't want to argue, you don't want to fight back, you don't want to cause a scene, you don't want to cause any type of altercation, but that doesn't make you weak. It makes you very strong. It makes you very smart. It makes you very intelligent to understand that you have to learn how to pick and choose your battles. Again, you're playing with individuals, and I say playing, you're playing with individuals that only know how to play checkers. Everything that they do is very emotional. Everything that they do is very emotional. It's not logical. They're angry at you because they can't beat you. Emotional. They're crying over you because they can't beat you. Emotional. They're getting other people to go up against you because they can't beat you. Emotional. Everything that they have done is emotional. And if you're coming in with your la-di-da self and you're more so representing the logical aspects of self, you won't lose. You will never lose. I can't beat you. I can't beat you. Yeah, because your behind is too emotional. Why is a grown person crying over you because they cannot beat you? Why is a person trying to gather a group of minions to come up against you that also think like them in a very emotional way, and they can't beat you? Me even saying that the way to beat these individuals are very logical, they still won't understand that. All they know is emotional outbursts and outpour, and you ain't, and you ain't, and you'll never be, and yeah, and you're like, okay, whatever. They're expecting you to match what they're pushing out to you. They're expecting you to project what they're projecting onto you. You can't beat God. Is God emotional or logical? Let's put it in this way. Is God, universe, Jesus, Krishna, Buddha, etc., etc.? Is that bigger body of energy, that divine source, divine energy, Mother Gaia, Mother Terra, however way you see fit for, however resonates for you, is that energy emotional or logical? Is it? Is it emotional or is it logical? That voice that you hear within yourself, the discernment that comes to you very loudly within yourself, does it show you to be very emotional? Should you have an emotional outburst in regards to what this person is doing towards you? Or does your intuition guide you to become more logical to the point where, you know what? I don't need to respond in this way. Let me just sit back a bit. Let me more so figure out what's what. Let me see how this is going to play out. Logic. When you're playing chess with another individual, it's all within the mind. They take their time in regards to the steps that they're going to take when it comes to them making a move on the chessboard. Not so? And at any point in time that you are playing against someone and you're playing chess and they become very emotional while you're playing chess, they're not playing chess with you. They're not. You must be very logical in this thing called life. Logical. Don't be afraid to sit back and to think and ponder about the decision that you may need to make in regards to the emotional outburst that they are attempting to push onto you. You are not a weak-minded individual. I'm going to keep saying it to y'all until it sticks. You are not a weak-minded individual. You are not. Yes, it is okay for you to be emotional in certain parts or certain aspects of life, but you have to learn when it is appropriate to be that or to be seen as such. I'm speaking to very intelligent individuals here. You understand where I'm coming from? You resonate with what I'm saying. You're intelligent. An emotional person would never, ever, ever be able to beat a person that is very logical of self. Try it for self. Try it and see. They think you being logical is a sign of weakness. How? You're playing chess. There's an opponent across from you and you're playing this chess here. And they see that you're winning. You ain't getting, you just chill. It's their move. And they're sitting there and they're fidgeting and they're, what did you do? What did you do? And I can't beat you. Man, F all this. And they literally throw all of the pieces, all of the pawns that was on this chessboard. They throw it away because logically they can't think like you. Why do you think these individuals attempt to come up against you? Because you're emotional? No, boo. Because you're very logical. You're able to pick sense out of nonsense. But they don't want you to pick up the nonsense in regards to what they're trying to put down onto you. I keep saying the mind is a terrible thing to waste, and it truly is. Are you going to let your mind waste emotionally? Or are you going to build with your mind logically? There's a time and place for your emotions. But the moment that you realize that you can balance both is the moment that you realize that you are the true winner indeed over this one-sided battle. Logic versus emotions. It's a one-sided battle that I refuse to be a part of. I had my moments where when I, myself, I'm speaking for me, I was very emotionally inept. Because that's all I knew. That's all I was taught. Was rah, and yeah, and you wait, and that. I was taught to be in that way. But when I realized, when I was able to get a higher perspective, from other people, learning from other people, because that's how you learn and grow, is through other people's experiences. And I surrounded myself with people that knew more than me, and that's okay. I need for you to understand that. That is okay to learn from people that know more than you. Because the name of this so-called game of life is for you to learn to evolve. That's it, that's all. And the moment I realized, oh, what you do? How you do that? Really? That's how you... Let me adapt that. Let me adopt that type of learning from this individual. And once I realized that, hey, you know what? I don't have to respond to this. I don't have to fight with this. I don't have to acknowledge this thing that they're trying to push onto me. Is the moment I realize that I am in control of self. They don't want you to be in control of self. That shows a lot of resistance that they don't want you to have. Resistance? What you mean resistance? Man, come on. I'm trying to fight with you. I'm trying to rah. I'm trying to argue with you. And you talk about existence? Or resistance, I'm sorry. Resistance. The more resistance that you have against emotional individuals, the more you're going to win this so-called battle. And I say so-called battle. They want a battle with you, but they're not ready for the war. There's a reason why you were called to step in and do whatever it is that you need to do for yourself, for your family, for your loved ones, whatever, however it resonates for self. You were called to do a specific thing in your life that you need to be very logical to ensure that you're able to do that thing that you were called to do. And they don't want you to be seen or deemed as logical. They want you to be seen or deemed as emotional. You have an emotional breakdown or crisis and you're unwell and mentally unwell and all these things. And you are not these things in regards to what they keep saying to you over and over and over and over again. You are not. They want something that they don't have. The logical part of self, the logistics part of self. You have something that they don't have. They don't have control of self. And they never will, especially in regards to how they attempt to try to treat you. And you as a person, as a beautiful or handsome person, as to who you are, you have every right to determine who stays in your life and who doesn't. Logical. Let me make this logical move here. Let me think about this logical thing here. Would it be more logical for me? I see this person having emotional mishaps, outbursts, mayhem. All they doing is yelling and screaming at me, and I can't even say how I feel, or I can't talk about the situation. The logical aspect of self is going to kick into the point where, you know what? I don't deserve this. I don't have to tolerate this. I'm in control of self. Let me disconnect from this. Let me ignore this person. Let me pull away from this person. And the moment that you do those things is the moment that you see the emotional outbursts that they have been attempting to push onto you. You're not understanding that people live life through other people, especially individuals who are very logical within their mind or within their body or within their soul. They're trying to see how they can rattle you by any means necessary so you could never show that logical part or aspect of self. But the moment that you disconnect from them, the moment that you don't give them any play, the moment that you don't give it any energy is the moment that you're going to see them have an emotional meltdown. Is the moment that you see them for who they truly are. These nasty, low-life MFers don't have control over you. They don't. The only moment or the only way that they feel that they have control over you is the moment where you have an emotional outburst. See, I told you. I told you I still got them. I told you that they still love me. I told you that they still care about me. But if you don't give it any energy, then what? Then what? They're banking on you to get a reaction out of you. They're banking on you to get a reaction out of you. I'm not lazy. I'm not a procrastinator. That's a lie. That's not true. That's what they want. And they want people to see you as such. Take that away from them and see what happens. That's why I always say there are many ways to beat a narcissistic individual. I've had quite a few individuals, and I say this respectfully with love, I do. But I had quite a few individuals that tried to challenge me. You can't never be a narcissist. Child, please. I'm one. I'm a narcissistic slayer. I love tearing down narcissistic individuals with truth, because the truth requires you to be more logical than emotional. And if you know this person has been doing nothing but spreading lies, we all know that they're not logical in the lies that they speak or spew against you. We all know that. So there are many ways that you can subdue a narcissist. There are many ways that you can destroy a narcissist. Okay? And they hate that you laugh. I know a narcissist hate to see my ass coming. Baby, they hate to see my ass coming. Oh, man. Oh, they hate to see me. I don't care. Let's see what else is going on here, child. Somebody could be from the Chi-Town area. You could be from Chicago. What up, Chicago? Okay. All right, with y'all good popcorn over there, y'all good Chinese food. I think Chicago got so far in my travels throughout the continental United States so far. I think Chicago got the best Chinese food, you know. I do. It's up there with New York. New York Chinese food is good too. I ain't gonna hold you, but that Chicago, that Chinese food is different. It's different. Let's see what else is going on. Hey, Chicago. Hey, boo. I love Chicago. Hey, boo. All right, we got puzzle pieces here, okay? If you are an emotional being or an emotional person or a person that is not able to let's say curb your emotions or to balance your emotions, you're going to be all over the place. You're going to be all over the place. And as time changes, you cannot be all over the place. You can't. The most important here, or the most important thing that you need to focus on is you, self. This is how you're able to put all of the pieces of the puzzle together. Is when you finally realize, let me use the logical aspect of self. There's a balance in both emotional and logical, but if you're able to marry the two, you're going to be able to put all the pieces together. They look at you as a form of an unfinished puzzle that they cannot put together, because all they see you as, all they deem you as is emotional, because that's how they want to portray you to the world. Or you're emotional, you ain't got all your pieces together, you ain't got everything together, you always this, you always yelling, you always screaming. No one is more powerful than you are. Let me make that very clear. Very, very clear. No one is more powerful than who you are or what you are. No one. Don't release or relinquish your control or power to anyone. I don't care who it is. Nobody. They're not that important. And they're trying to make themselves or wedge themselves in a way to where they become more important in your life. Let them talk about the slanders. Let them create the slanders. Let them sit there and lie. Let them gossip. Let them do whatever it is that they need to do. The elements of surprise. Allow them to do what they need to do. Who cares? But the moment that you start dropping truth, because we all know truth is factual with concrete evidence surrounding the factual things that you are saying, you cannot run away from the facts in regards to what you are saying. Emotions equal lies. Oh, that's a lie. I didn't do that. You never realize that when someone is caught in the lie, that they begin so irate and sometimes very violent towards you because they realize that you see the lie for what it is. You realize that? And here you go, just real chill. Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, that happened. No, did it? That's the truth, boo. Why are you getting so upset and irate over something that they deemed as the truth? People tell on themselves all the time. The real question here for you, Divine Collective, is are you able to pick up what they're putting down? That's the real question here. Are you able to pick up what they're putting down? That's the real question. The truth doesn't know background or religious, spirituality, whatever background you comes from. The truth don't care about any of that. The truth is raw, uncut, and in your face, despite whatever background you come from. They want to use certain limited things, tools, and resources to make you see things in a way as if it is the truth. The truth has no limitation. The truth is very free. It's free. You haven't realized when you speak the truth, you feel free because of the truth that you speak. Lies put you in a very limited box or standard of things, because the moment that the truth seeps into that limited box of things, it bursts it wide open. Are you the truth? Are you really the truth, collective? Or are you this so-called false narrative of lies that they keep saying that you are? That's up for you to decide. I just can't be afraid or scared of someone that's telling lies. That doesn't make sense to me. It would never make sense to me. You want me to be afraid of you because you speaking lies towards me or against me? How does that benefit me? Oh, and you gotta believe. Well, why do I have to believe the lie that you're saying about me that's not true? They're trying to literally, this is your story. This is you, right? We all have chapters, many chapters within our lives that we create based on how we see fit. And what they're trying to do here is they're trying to take your book away from you, meaning who you are, the identity, the scripture of self. They're trying to take from you, and they're trying to write or rewrite whatever they see fit in your book. They're trying to take you away from you. That's what they're trying to do. Give me that book. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know how to live life. You don't know what you're talking about of self. Let me take away what you feel is comfortable or how you feel safe of self. This is the scripture of self. Whatever you decide to put in this book belongs to you. And why in the hell, where my paper? Why in the hell will you allow to just give pens and pencils away freely to people to rewrite the scripture of self in your book? You are the author of your book. You are the author of your reality. You are. You are. So why is it fair to you that you can, here, I have a pen and I have a pen and I have a marker, and you can write whatever you want in my book. You can scribble. Yeah, okay, you can rewrite how you see. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You have an individual that is upset at you because they can't beat you emotionally, not logically. emotionally. They're having a fit. They're crying. They're breaking themselves down because they can't beat you emotionally. Again, people can only treat you from their level of experience. And all they know are emotional tirades, emotional outbursts. And if you don't give them what they're trying to put down onto you, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm going to keep saying it. You are not an unintelligent individual. You're not. I'm not speaking to unintelligent people. I'm not. I'm going to keep saying it. Despite them saying, oh, you're unintelligent and you're not smart and you're this. That is not true. It's not true. Someone mentioned on TikTok, Empress Goddess, they can be dangerous. To who? To you or to themselves? Someone that is only emotionally equipped to handle the narratives of life is a danger to themselves, not to you. Because remember, you are the one that can create whatever it is that you want to create in your life. Just because they are experiencing emotional outbursts and things of that nature doesn't mean you have to stick around in regards to what they are attempting to do towards you. I don't care if that person is having a meltdown and falling at the waistline. What they got to do with me? I just have to excuse myself or disconnect myself from that foolishness, and I'm not going to be a part of that. Y'all, time right now is to shine. Believe it or not. Your time, collective, your time is to shine. Despite what people say about you, despite what they attempt to do towards you, it is your time to shine unapologetically. Because somebody's upset and mad because you're posting more or you're doing more, you're taking pictures, you're working out, whatever, however way you do your thing, that should stop you from living life because they don't like the way that you are showing up in the world. That is not your problem, boo. It's not your problem, and it would never be. How do you see yourself with the 24 hours that you are granted graciously daily? There's some people that are not able to be in the position that you are currently in. Being able to identify the solidarity of self, or being able to identify confirmation, the greatness of self. You are great, so you should push out to be great. Show the greatness of self, despite what these riffraffs are saying. They hold no water into your life. None. True, but we got to talk about in the instances where they constantly start stalking. The only reason why they stalk you is because they want to put pressure onto you to ensure that you don't be the successful person that I know that you are. That is the only reason why they're stalking you. The only reason why. They want to see if the damage that they have done with you is working. That's why they stalk you and they comment under fake pages and profiles. Oh, let me see what the collective's doing. Yeah. That's how they sound and that's how they look. They want to see if their presence is bothering you. Why should a peasant presence bother you? Let me say that one more time. Why should a peasant present affect you? A peasant that's in the dark. They want to see what you got going on. They can't even face you publicly. They need other riffraffs of minions to come together to congregate towards you to make you afraid. Why should you be afraid of a person that is quiet behind the scenes. Yes, they know your greatness, but the real question here is, do you know confirmation? The real question here is, do you know your greatness? They believe in you so much that they're willing to sell their soul to destroy you. Let me say that again. They see the amplitude of your greatness that they are willing to sell their soul to ensure that they destroy your greatness. Let them stalk, let them talk, let them jibber jabber at the mouth, let them do whatever they need to do, boo. You are unstoppable. You were placed in this appointed seat, however it resonates for you in your life. You were placed in this appointed seat to thrive. You were placed in this appointed seat to break or destroy the generational curses that they keep trying to inflict onto you. One person by themselves against a group of people, a group of imbeciles that feel like that you are not as strong as you are, and you are very strong. That's why they need a group of people to come up against you. They can't even fight you by themselves. Talking all this riffraff and that's how they sound behind the scenes. They can't even face you publicly. They can't even face you with their real profile. They don't want you to know that how they truly feel about you. Again, why should you be afraid of a stalker, a well-known stalker that you are truly aware about and you know who it is? Why should you be afraid of them? Put it in their face. One thing I learned from my ex-boyfriend, and he had brass teeth. I call him brass teeth. He's just so nasty looking. It's just, yuck. I ain't gonna lie. I sat back some days. I'm like, what the hell you saw in that brass teeth MF? But I call he brass teeth. And one thing I took from brass teeth, he always used to say, put it in their face. That's one good advice that he had given to me at that point in time, was to put it in their face. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Putting my success in their face. Even Beyonce say, your revenge is your paper, however way that looks for you. Somebody has something going on with their nasal cavity, or you could be having like sinus problems or so. I don't have any remedies for that, but that's just what I'm picking up here. All eyes on you. All eyes are on you. Why is all eyes on you? Because they want to see, despite them being in a crowd of individuals that can't think for themselves, they want to see if you're able to get out of the foolishness in regards to what they place themselves, what they attempt to place you in. And yes, you can do it. I know you can do it. I know you can. Because if they thought that you were so-called weak, they would have tried to done it themselves a very long time ago. But the moment that they realize that you're not the 2 or the 3, you're going to always be the 1, is the moment that they got a group of imbeciles to congregate in attempting to destroy you. The same group of imbeciles that they have congregate to come towards you here, they all think alike. They all think emotionally. Child, please. You have to blindside, you have to attack a person from behind or from the side to make yourself look powerful. Where is the power in that? Somebody help me here. Where is the power in that? They won't even give you a fair one-on-one, whether it's a talk or an actual physical altercation. They would never give you the opportunity to have a one-on-one because they see just how strong and powerful that you are by yourself. How are you doing this by yourself? You don't have anybody. No one likes you. You don't have family. You don't have friends. We're doing all these things towards you, but yet you're still able to come on top. That don't tell you nothing right there. That don't show you who you truly are. Huh? It don't. Whether you small, tall, short, big, skinny, whatever, however, whatever stature size that you may have, they see you as a threat. They're trying to get a group of people to come against you who think like them. Remember, you are that bowling ball. You are that bowling ball. And it takes quite logic to be able to, at one point, one chance to break down the 10 pins in this bowling arena. You are that one bowling ball. The size matters, the way you roll the ball and all that extra things here. And in one spin, one whop, strike. Not a spare, a strike. Because you're not sparing anybody's feelings, and you're not sparing anyone who attempt to come towards you, and they are afraid of that bowling ball that you hold within self. I hope that makes sense. I'm a leader creating more leaders. I want you to lead your life how you see fit. I want you to be able to wake up every morning, you have that aha moment, or you feel inspired to lead the life that you feel that you should lead. That makes me feel great. That the messages that I'm putting out, you're understanding, you're resonating, and you're doing something different. Yeah, you know what? Girl, guess what? What? Oh, and I this and that. That's what I'm talking about. Leaders creating more leaders. You are a leader. Lead your life. Do not become a follower in your life. You are a leader. That bowling ball is a leader. You don't notice the pins stay at a standstill. They're stagnant. The pins don't move, but the ball do. You are the ball. You are the bowling ball that is always moving in motion. The pins are more afraid of you than the actual bowling ball, if that makes sense. It takes great tenacity and drive, and also integrity, to be able to push this ball in the way that you want to see fit. You are the bowling ball that is constantly moving. And that is what you need to have to ensure that you elevate and evolve your life. I don't care how many people watching me or stalking me, you will never, ever put fear in my heart. And I mean that. I stamp that. You'll never put fear in my heart. Never. I don't care who you are. I don't care how big you are, how small. You will never put fear in my life, ever. Never. You would never. Okay. You don't like me, but you hide it behind bushes. You don't like me, but you hide it behind other people. There ain't nothing to be afraid of. I didn't like you. Okay, well, why don't you show yourself? I don't want to show myself because I don't want you to know that it's me, that I don't like you. Well, then what this is not nothing to be. You don't want me to know that you don't like me, but you want to do it behind my back. And the moment that I see and call you out for what you're doing behind my back, now you want to pedal back, child. Please, you're just not in my league, and that's okay. That's okay. Some people are just not meant to be in your league. That is okay. Some people are not meant to be in your life. That is okay. That's okay. It's okay to say no. That is okay. It's okay to establish boundaries. That is okay. Whatever you decide to do with your life, that is okay. It's okay. It's all right. Don't let nobody second guess how you feel about another person. That is okay. Because we know, and I say we collectively, generally speaking, we know you're not coming in with any type of bad intentions. We know that. Because it's not a part of your DNA. So why should I have to shift or alter myself because I'm not like you? I'm not doing that for anybody. I'm just not. I don't care how many people come up against me. I'm not doing it. And I stand at 5 feet, 11 inches. I'm a tall MFer. I'm tall. And it's going to take a lot for somebody to break me down because ain't no MFer going to break me down. And I stamp that. I say it very proudly. Not an MFer going to break me down. I don't care what you got or what you say. And that don't scare me, boo. Literally the epitome of death. That don't scare me. So you're going to have to come harder than death. Because that don't scare me. You're going to have to come harder. Tis what it is. Oh, death don't scare you? No, especially when you've been put in compromising positions where death was literally facing me in my face. That don't scare me. Only the people that are causing death to others are afraid of death. That's why they're causing it to others. Hear me and hear me well. Death. People who are causing death to others are afraid of death because they don't want what they're doing to others to end. They are the ones that are afraid of it. I'm not afraid of that. I know we all gotta go. That's cool. Why should I be afraid of you? Give me one good reason why. Do 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 boom, boom. A group of people want you to be afraid of them. A group of unintelligent individuals want you to be afraid of them. Unintelligent individuals that came together using one synapse of a neuron want you to be afraid of them. Could be a Capricorn. However it resonates. That feels stuck in the turmoil that they attempt to bring onto you, to cause for you. Let me look up the etymology of the word fear. Hold on. Fear is calamity, sudden danger, peril, sudden attack, harm, distress, or deception. You want me to be afraid of your deception? You want me to be afraid of your lies? You want me to feel that my life is in sudden danger because you have to get a group of people to make yourself look bigger than what you really aren't? You want me to be afraid of your fear? I'm telling you, you're just going to have to come. Hey, you're going to have to come short. The only thing that we all are granted in this world is death. Let's talk about it. That's the only thing that we are granted in this world. We all gotta go. Yes, we do. We do. Give me one good reason why should I be afraid of a group of individuals that have to congregate, that have to come together to make themselves look bigger than what they're not. And give me a good reason why I should be afraid of you. Give me one good reason why. One good reason why. That's my question. I want the karmic to answer it. That's my question. They feel so comfortable talking ill about you behind your back. In the moment that you pull up or the moment that you, well, why are you talking about me? Well, what do you have to say? I never said that. I never said that. No, that's not, and that's how they look. Their whole demeanor, their whole body starts to sulk. I never said that. No, I like you. Child, please. You're not fooling anybody, bruh. You're not fooling anybody. You damn sure ain't fooling me. Take away all their resources, and all they are left with is the unidentified aspects of self. If you take away all of the pew-pews and the things that they can put you in a position where they can try or attempt to harm you, take all those things away from them, strip them clean. Strip them away from all those things that they so-called have access to. And the only thing left that they have is the unidentified aspect of self. I don't know what to do with myself. Oh, well, yeah. They see me and I'm nervous, and they're going to try to put me in jail, and they're going to talk about me, and they're going to speak the truth. But why does it matter in regards to what we speak? Why does it matter? Again, if they are speaking truth, it shouldn't matter how you're coming up or how you're pulling up. Not so. It shouldn't matter. I'm going to say this again, because I believe in y'all that much. You, collective, divine collective, you, baby, take a moment today in that mirror and look at your beautiful and handsome self in that mirror and see what you see within that mirror. You are beautiful, you are handsome, you are intelligent, you are divine, you are fearless, whatever. However, you are not weak. You're not. And you will never be. Don't settle for less of self. Don't compromise the greatness of self for anybody. Nobody. And don't let nobody put their foolish BS trash into your mind. Nobody. Nobody. Look in that mirror every day. I look good. I look great. That is your right. That is your prerogative. I feel good. That's good. I'm intelligent. That's great. I can accomplish anything I set my mind to. That's awesome. Flower the inner parts of self. Water the inner parts of self. Water it. You are that flower that need nurturing time after time after time. But you are the only one that can nurture that. And of course, with whoever you connect to, divine spirit, etc., 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 however y'all do y'all thing, that's all you need, boo. That's all you need. These individuals don't have a conscious of self. They don't. They think outside of self, which is why they need the group of people. What do you think? And you think we should? And we, it's a herd mentality of imbeciles, a herd mentality of unintelligent derelicts is what they are. You're not weak, and you will never be. You're not a victim. You're a victor. Despite what you may have went through, you're not a victim. Because staying in a victim mentality is exactly what they want for you, and you are not a victim. You're not. You're a victor. You're a successful, intelligent individual. That's what you are. Ain't nobody stopping nothing but that higher energy or whatever, however you connect with. That's the only thing that can stop you. And that energy ain't stopping you. That energy wants you to connect. Look how bright the sun is this morning. At 9:27 in the morning. It's very bright. Sit and connect. You'll be amazed of what you discover with self. At what point in time have you realized or seen the sun hiding itself from others? I'll wait. At what point in time do you see the sun hide itself from others? I'm just saying. So for a grown person to be crying over you, emotionally, not logically, they're crying over you because they can't beat you. They're crying over you because you just won't stop. They're crying over you because no matter how many people look, is one person, you see that person, that's you, versus all them people. Look at all them heifers, and that's you. Look. You by yourself with all these people here. It's the elements of surprise. They don't even see you at the top of the peak of the mountain. They don't even see you. They don't see you. And you still win the battle. You still win the battle. They don't even see you. Everybody's fighting amongst one another. And you said we can beat the collective. And we can't, they fighting amongst one another. And you at the top, the element of surprise. You are causing confusion in their life. Good. Very good. Very, very good, as you should. You should cause confusion in their life. Because they trying to figure out who you are, what you're doing, and da-da-da, and I can't, when they could just come towards you to figure out who you are, but they cannot step to you. They never can and they never will. Winners versus wimps. Winners versus wimps. Are you a winner or are you a wimp? You a winner, boo. We got the Four of Cups here. They skeptical. They skeptical. What y'all having for lunch? I had some leftover Texas Roadhouse. I got me some ribs yesterday, and I had me a sweet baked potato, and that's what I'm going to eat, and I'm going to go to the gym as well. Yeah. We got beef here. The only thing that they have taken was the life of self. If you ever have an issue with me, I really advise you to come and see me by yourself, by your lonesome. Until then, if you're bringing up groups of people to come and subdue me, that I'm just not going to entertain it. So the only thing that they have taken from their life is the validity of self. That's the only thing they have taken from life. You can't be scary, but in the dark. What? You're scary in the dark? Okay. We have shocking message here. Toxic family. Okay. Toxic family is very shocked that you're standing up to them. Who are they? They ain't nobody to respect. For me, I don't respect the men that was in my life or the men that I was connected to at the time. I don't respect my stepfather. I don't respect my ex-husband. And I don't respect my ex-lover. I don't respect any men that I have connected with prior or in my past, because they showed me that they were weaker than me. Yes, that's what they did. They showed me that they were weaker than me. The type of things that they have done, the things that they have said about me, that's not a person to respect. And they know that very well. I don't respect any of them. I just don't. And I will always call them out, face forward, flat in their face. Me don't care. Me don't care how they feel. Me don't care what they say. I don't. My ex-husband was very, very known for, when we would have a disagreement or argument, he was well known for calling people in my family or extended family, my grandmother to be at the time. He would always call and try to establish some form of rapport with them. And I'm like, why you always calling my family? It was always my specific family, not his family, my specific family. But I never fought it because I knew what was true and what wasn't. So I never argued or fight back with him. But then I realized that he was trying to create some form of a trail to make himself look bigger than what he is. And I'm not afraid of him, especially my ex-husband or ex-lover. Is just not. To be honest, I'm very repulsed and very just yuck by them. I just don't have no respect for them. Who are them to respect? I just would never. And those are the type of individuals that will always say, oh, you're too masculine, you're not feminine enough. You expect me to be feminine when all you keep showing up is very belligerent, very ignorant, and you want me to be very feminine and be submissive towards you? No, I'm going to match your energy, boo. You giving me masculine, I'm going to give that back to you. Well, I wasn't dealing with masculine men in the first place. I was dealing with feminine, effeminate men in the first place. So that's different. But he always had an issue with me not respecting him. And I told him one day, I said, who the fuck are you to respect? I would never respect you. And he hated that. Oh, well. So well. I'm very feminine. And I can be very masculine too. It depends, but I can be both. I'm balanced. Anywho, where I'm at? I'm at 94 minutes. I'm just talking to you, child. Let's see. Could be a Libra, however resonates, that was unloyal towards you. However resonates in your story. Okay, that was a cheater in your life. They repossessed, okay? So repossession basically means that things are not as they seem, or more so, things are being taken from their life here. They have a lot of insomnia because of this. Child, please, I would never respect my ex-husband. He looked like a Ninja Turtle. He real big and brolic at the top, like real spread out at the top. But the legs, child, they like this. They skinny as hell. Child, please. Never be afraid of that riffraff. And he knows that. He knows I will step to him at any point in time. I'm not afraid of that heifer. Could be a Capricorn, however it resonates. We have a Tower moment here. Okay, we have liar here. So there's a Capricorn here that lied on you. They're hiding that. I mean, whatever. You don't have to hide. If you're going to lie so freely, please include the collective in the lie that you're saying about them so we can say how we truly feel. No, that's why they do it behind your back, because they don't want you to have the opportunity to basically destroy the lies that they have been saying about you. Child, please, secrets. Yeah, my ex-husband is very feminine, and I'm just, it's just not my thing. I love men. One man, of course. I like a strong, masculine man. One strong, masculine man. That's what I'm attracted to. I'm not attracted to feminine men. I'm just not. It's not a disrespect or anything. I'm just not attracted to feminine men. I'm just not. I'm just not. It is what it is. So, find your lane. If you want to be feminine, a feminine man, then find your lane. That's fine. But just because you are a feminine man and you can't handle that you're a feminine man, and you can't handle that we as women call you out to be a feminine man, and you want to cause harm to us, that's just not going to work for me. It's just not. I'm just telling you, it's just not going to work for me. We have Taurus and Leo. Just find your lane. If you like men, then you like men. It is what it is. Ain't nobody judging you, but you're not going to try to destroy my life because you can't be what you want to be. You want to be with a man. That's what it is. The hidden agenda. They want to be, in this instance here, a feminine man wants to be with a man. And that's okay. But I'm not going to succumb or be hurt because you can't be with who you want to be with. That's just not going to work for me. I'm just saying. Just be you and leave me alone. Because I will encourage you to be who you are. Whatever you decide to be, I will, hey, then follow that path. Yeah, that's cool. I will encourage you. But you're not going to compromise my life because you can't be who you want to be. That ain't going to work. It's just not. Anywho, we have unable to express emotions. Okay? And the same go for women as well, too. I can't relate on that part because I'm not into women. But for the ones that are women that are into women, the same goes for you as well, too. Just be with who you want to be with. Nobody should have to die because you can't be who you want to be. Let me say that again. No one should have to succumb to the secrets that another person wants to hide because they can't be who they want to be. That's not right to you. It's not right. People are being unalived every 5.5 seconds because of other people's secrets being divulged. This is not a secret. If you want to be with the same sex, be with the same sex. We don't care. We care about our safety. We care about our health. We care about our life. And I'm not going to put myself in a compromising position because you can't be who you want to be. Be who you want to be and leave me out that tabanco, that bacchanal. Be who you want to be with. I don't care. It's not going to hurt my feelings. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to be upset. If that's the reason why you acting the way that you acting, then I really, really highly suggest for you to leave me alone, disconnect from me, and be with who you want to be with. And allow me to be with who I need to be with. I will respect you more if you're truthful. I don't respect liars at all. I can't stand liars. I loathe liars. I despise liars. And I refuse to have any man, and I'm speaking from my perspective, my experience, I refuse to have any man beat on me because they can't be who they need to be. That will never happen. Because my ex-husband and ex-lover, ex-boyfriend, they love men. Then be with the men that you love. Just be with them. Who cares? We don't care. It's 2025. Be with them. Be open. Be proud. I really wish that people will be more open and proud in regards to the orientation that they love. Please. Because I'm not losing my life over what you love or what you feel you have to hide because of what you love. I'm not losing my life over that. I'm just not. I'm not. Just not. People abusive towards you because they can't live freely. I'm not going to put myself in the position to be abused because you want to be with the same sex. It's just not going to work for me. It's just not. Nobody cares. I don't care. I don't care. Live freely, live with your man, live with your woman, do whatever you need to do, but keep me out of it. That's all I care about. Keep me out of it. But they're jealous of you because they can't live the life that you live. And this is why they go back and forth between different orientations. And this is why they have sex with multiple people. Unprotected, and this is why this person has an incurable STD, because they can't live the life that they want to live. These are things that people don't want to speak about because they don't want to rock the boat, or they think it's controversy. I don't think it's controversy. If you love the same sex, then be with the same sex. I give you all of my love. Listen, if that's who you want to be with, baby, be with them. But I should not be in the middle because of the indecisions that you feel that you can't make. I am not going to die because someone can't be themselves. It is what it is. I'm not placing myself, my life, or my health on the line because you can't be who you want to be. Let's talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about this. Well, I'm going to talk about it. Be with whoever you want to be. I don't care, boo. I don't hate you. I don't dislike you. Be with whoever you want to be. But the moment that you attempt to compromise my life is the moment you're going to see that scorpion come out. I'm not dealing with it. And my life won't be at risk because you want to be with the same sex or the same orientation. That has nothing to do with me. And you're not going to put me in the middle of something that has nothing to do with me. And I'm not going to be abused because you can't truly be who you want to be. There. I said it. I said it. Now what? Now what? There's some men out here that just have kids with you to prove that they're straight, and they're not straight. Be with who you want to be with. Leave me out of it. There's some women that do the same thing as well too. Be who you want to be with. I just said pregnancy. Some men will get you pregnant because they know that they're undercover and they don't want you to find out or figure it out. This is not worth my life. It's not worth me dying or succumbing because you can't comprehend or understand as to why you can't be who you want to be. I will not die for someone that's closeted. I will not. I will not. I will respect you more if you come out and say, hey, I like the same sex. I'm into the same orientation. Child, please. Okay, cool. All right. That's cool. All right. You know, hey, can we meet him or her or whatever? Hey, okay. If you happy, I'm happy. You know what I mean? I'm not going to succumb because you're in the closet. Child, please. Y'all got me fucked up. You got me all the way fucked up. Yes, is this weird really going out there? Yes, there are men out here that love the same sex and mad because they can't live freely or publicly because they love the same sex and are really putting women in harm's way because they don't want people to know that they love the same sex. This is not a secret. This is not something to die over. I'm not dying because you can't come out and say how you truly feel. I'm just not. I'm not. I will not be placed or sacrificed because you love the same sex. I will not. So some have kids with you or a child with you to prove that they're straight and they're not, which makes no sense to me. Be with whoever you love. I don't care what it is or who it is. Just keep me out of it. All I care about is the safety of self and the well-being of self. And I will never stop advocating for myself. Never. My ex-husband is gay or bisexual, and my ex-lover is bisexual. Okay? What's next? What's your question? We have Pisces. Just be with whoever you want to be. Don't put me in the middle of it. I don't care who you with. I don't care. Taurus. Yeah, men and women. I only can speak from my experience. Men and women, okay? Gemini. Pisces. Pisces. Pisces, strong Pisces. In a cop and had to arrest my stepbrother for kissing me. Does that make me gay? Huh? No. If you were forced to do something that you didn't want to do and you felt like your life was compromised and you may have felt that you may have to do something to keep your life, from being taken from you, then no, I don't feel that you're gay, but I think you knew that. We have Taurus. I want to make this very clear. Very, very, very clear. I don't care what background you come from. I truly don't. I don't care. The only thing I care about, two things I care about, and two things I strongly care about. If you have love in your heart, and if you are a truthful person, that's the only thing I care about. I don't care what background you come from. I don't care if you're gay, you straight, you bisexual, you pants. I don't care about those things. The only two things I truly care about in order for you to be around me is if you are truthful 100%, and if you have love in your heart. All that other stuff I don't care about. I promise you I don't. The way I encourage people, be you and love who you want to love. I don't care about that, boo. I do care about the safety of myself. I care about the safety of my soul. I do care about myself. I don't care what you do, boo. I promise you I don't. Do you have love in your heart? And are you truthful? 2 questions. That's all I ask. Everything else gonna come apart. Everything else gonna come. I don't care. I don't care who you love, who you want. That's none of my business. I don't care. But the moment that you put my life in a compromising position, now you making it my business. I don't care who you with. I don't care who you love. I don't care. That's you. That's on you. I don't care. We have Capricorn. Strong Capricorn. Damn, Pisces, whatever. I don't care. I truly don't. Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, strong Capricorn, Cancer. And that's the reason why they abuse some people, because they feel like that you won't accept them. So in order for me to accept you, you have to abuse me? Nah, that's just not gonna work. Be who you want to be. However way you want to live your lifestyle, that's up to you, because you have to live your life. I truly don't care. I'm being honest. Don't ever put me in a compromising position. Just don't. Taurus, Capricorn. Strong Pisces, Taurus, and Capricorn. Okay, so if that resonates, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Until next time, I'm going to keep this live on Instagram, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Bye, TikTok. Mwah. Bye, Instagram. Oops. Bye, YouTube. Love you.